Welcome back to the Stardew Valley Granny Challenge. Um, where did we leave off? So, uh, we are on spring 28, and we completed these birthdays, so we might as well add our little check boxes. How about that? And actually, I think we gave Emily an amethyst instead of the topaz. She's more of an amethyst girl. All right. I mean, aquamarine would have been ideal if you ask me. As someone who has married Emily IRL, and by IRL I just mean when I played Stardew in my own free time without a role play challenge attached to it. Yeah, she's more into aquamarine. But that's just my my take. Anyways, where were we? We are about to start summer. And I should have thought about that before starting stream because I haven't updated all of our summer goals. But let's take a quick look at the spring goals, right? So we did all the birthdays. We've done almost all the help wanted quests. When we log in, I'll see if we have any more that we need to complete. Because there could be one on the last day of spring, and maybe there might be one still in our journal. We've also stockpiled pretty much all the crops, forage, and fish, not very effectively, not as effectively as the last time that we did it, especially the crops. Fish is totally fine, and I think forage is also very well covered, but like kale, for example, we didn't really. We only have one kale, and we need to donate it to the museum, or not the museum, but the community center. And there might be another one that we're kind of low on, but I'm just going to go ahead and say we completed all those goals. Uh, and actually, I have no idea about money for blueberries and melons. And you know what? Actually, I'll say that we completed this goal, and we'll decide when we log in. We'll decide how much we're going to purchase based on how much money we get from selling all of our stuff. And we did actually build two fish ponds, one for the legend and one for the crabs. So we still need to, fill out the crab pond, get it to max. And the reason for that is we get a pearl from Willie by completing a 10 crab pond. And that's sort of like gift insurance. In case we don't get RNG for a gift, we can give the pearl as a universal loved gift. So some bonus goals. Well, actually, we could do this maybe on stream. I think we did the spring forage bundle already, so I'll go ahead and cross it out. But we'll check when we get into the game. And spring crops, maybe we could do today. By today, I mean the last day of spring, the 28th. Hey, mechanic, welcome in. Good evening. How are you? Hold on a second. I need to put my fan on. Even though it's getting cooler here in Finland, it's still pretty warm. What did you do to deserve a Wednesday stream? I don't know. I can sense that you guys have all been playing Stardew Valley religiously. I've been feeling it. The Junimo magic has been permeating. You guys have been putting out the good Junimo karma, and I'm the authority who's now giving it back. All right, that's how it goes. As Granny, as the Granny with the power of the Junimos. Uh, I don't know. Look, we can extrapolate the lore later. All right. What else was I gonna say? But seriously, thanks. I appreciate that you appreciate the streams because I'm having a lot of fun doing it. We did not purchase the calendar yet, but maybe we could do that in summer. I think the problem is I do want to reinvest as much money as possible into crops. But maybe that's part of the challenge here with summer. We only have, I think, 25 is it, yeah, basic sprinklers. And so that's only 100 spots. It would be nice to put down more than 100 crops, but we have to be careful because then we have to water all of those. But I mean, it still might be worth putting it down and watering it for at least the first week or so while we get more sprinklers. But we can decide on that maybe based on how much money we get when we sell everything on this last day of spring. We did not get level 40 mines, but that was also by design. We decided that staying on level 20 and just farming for copper and stone was more valuable, especially since we were trying to build more of the preserves jars and the fish ponds. And I could have put preserves jars here as a goal. I think we built maybe like 8 of them, around that number. But yeah, so we can carry forward some of these bonus goals into summer. And 3 crab pots. I think we only have 2, but I'm just going to count that as done because the whole reason I wanted the 3 crab pots was just as insurance for um, the lobster for Elliot's birthday. But we ended up getting one of Elliot's gifts. This has been like the blessed RNG run of all RNG runs for me because every gift has come. Whereas I remember the previous run, there was a bit of worry that maybe we might not get a lobster before his birthday, or it felt like it was still a possibility. Whereas now it's like, no, we're totally good. And actually, now that I think about it, we did get 3 crab pots as a bundle gift from the crab pot bundle in community center. So we actually have 5 crab pots now, 3 at the ocean and 2 on the farm. But hey, Jay, welcome in. How are you? So yeah, those are our spring goals. And actually, it could be helpful to look at some of our summer goals from last attempt. We had, just prepping gifts, stockpiling things, getting to level 40 in the mines. On some level, it will be, or at some point, it will be worth it to get to level 40 because our current strategy has been fishing, using the fish smoker, and then just purchasing whatever iron we need. And that works well enough when we're only dealing with like 25 basic sprinklers. But as we start getting into, I don't know, I feel like we do need to expand the farming capacity. I think that's a good goal to have for summer. So I don't know yet what we will decide, but I'll make another one of these summer goals, whatever slides, and maybe come up with a number. Like, I don't know. Maybe we try to get 50 basic sprinklers. And maybe some quality sprinklers as well. Like it could be worth it to go for the quality sprinklers with the gold. Although gold is so expensive, it might not be worth it. I don't know. Yeah, and upgrading tools, that's actually really good to do in summer. Um, it's funny that actually in our previous run, we only did enough sprinklers for like 100 plus spaces. I thought we had a lot more, but maybe it wasn't that much. And then yeah, getting tappers for oak resin. We got to start our oak farm in summer. I think that's another good thing we could do. The luau is coming, so we got to save a gold melon or something for the best response for what is it? The mayor, or not the mayor, the governor. How does the governor fit into our granny lore? Like, what is his relationship? Like, I mean, in some way, I almost feel like the governor isn't really even connected to the Junimo stuff. Like, the Junimo stuff exists like on the fringe of society, right? And the Junimo magic has kind of taken over this small town inadvertently. And the town is only taken over by the Junimos. Like, the Junimos aren't interested in human power structures, right? That doesn't interest them at all, right? If it does, it means nothing to them. And the only reason that there is so much Junimo influence is because the fallen Junimo, Lunimo, the Lucifer Junimo, has taken over Marnie's body, and Marnie is now seducing Mayor Lewis and causing lots of chaos in the town. And maybe at some point Granny will save the town. And yeah, level 10 farming actually is a really good goal. And that's another good reason for us to double down in our crops and trying to grow as many crops as possible at the beginning of summer. So we get as much farming points as possible for level 10. Because once we hit level 10 and we get artisan, we get that plus 40% bonus to all of our crops or to all of our artisan goods that we sell. And yeah, that's an obvious requirement. I mean, I guess you could play without that. Obviously, you could play the game any way you want, but for Granny, I feel like she's a fisherwoman, right? That's her main thing, but she's not about to, I don't know, play down the opportunities with the other skills. And if you think about it, artisan profession complements the fishing profession very well because of the fish smoker, which is insane that you can smoke like a fish and you get the if we chose the 50% fisher bonus plus the artisan bonus, then we would be like doubling the value of the fish. It would be the base value of the fish plus 50% times 2 for the fish smoker times 1.4 for the artisan profession, which is huge, especially if you're like selling or smoking like the legend. However, we did not choose the plus 50% bonus. We chose the treasure chest bonus, which I think is better, at least initially, because I would prefer to focus on fishing with a view to getting artifacts and other geodes and things that we can donate to the museum. And we also those treasure chests also contain like iron and gold and other valuable items besides the artifacts. Um, and yeah, and then I guess prep for special orders in fall. What were some other things? Oh yes, in summer we got to think about getting the vault and the yeah, complete the vault bundles in order to unlock the bus to the oasis, and then also complete everything for the greenhouse. And so we need to check because we have different bundles. We don't have the animal bundle. So mercifully, we don't need to get the barn and the coop, even though I think on some level, Granny loves animals. I mean, she does. She loves all animals except for her cat, Lucius. I love that Granny's story is just so convoluted, you know, like of course, she has love and compassion for all animals except the one that evil anti what is it? Evil Marnie gave to her. And so yeah, so that's why she moved the cat bowl all the way to the opposite side of the farm. And but anyways, yeah, it would be nice to get these, but honestly, there might be better ways to spend our money, like with more fish ponds, or just spending the money on getting kegs and preserves jars going, and more sprinklers, maybe. I don't know. That might be the play instead of adding animals into the mix. Though there might be an argument for getting some animals, like the base version of the barn and the coop, for some things. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, there is an argument because I do know, like in the fall, there might be a special order for like a dozen eggs or something. You know, like I I'll have to double check that. We don't have to decide that now because we wouldn't purchase these things until middle to end of summer anyway. And yeah, we got to get our rings going. I think we have one glow ring, but we need a magnet ring. Oh, we need to get lightning rods. That's another thing we got to get set up for summer. Also want to get museum donations going for the Rusty Key. Um, because I would like to unlock Krobus for his birthday on Winter 1. Um, oh yeah, we got to keep checking Kent's birthday or the Fiddlehead Risotto roasted hazelnuts for year 2. So we just got to keep checking the saloon and the traveling cart. Um, and dwarf scrolls. I don't think we're going to get the dwarf scrolls. We weren't able to do it last time, and it just might require too much to go in the mines and try to grind for it, because some of them are like, some of the scrolls can really only be dropped by certain mobs. It would be hard to farm those guys. Um, quick look at our summer birthdays coming up. Yeah, wait, does Granny need the pirate hat? Wait, why? Wait, why? Why would? Oh, because we got the pirate profession. Is that why she's the treasure hunter? That's a good idea. We need to add the pirate hat to her outfit at some point, right? That's our goal, is we do want to restore her clothing to the original clothing she had when she arrived on in the first in her first incarnation. I guess all of us are incarnated, right? I don't believe in reincarnation, but I do believe in incarnation. Like I'm alive at least this once. Um, but anyways, I do like that idea, Jay, the pirate hat. When we get to Ginger Island, I think that's when we get access to it. And yes, yeah, Jay, you get to the wizard's basement and you can change your name. This is also something that I love about the challenge with Granny, is I'm trying to do all the things that I would never do in a normal playthrough. Like I would never change my name in the middle of a playthrough. And so I think it's kind of fun that we can go in there and alter her appearance and her name. So that would be, yeah. But yeah, actually, I think we had talked about it, and originally we were thinking you can't change the name. Actually, that is really good to find out, Jay. The name is also on the table. Um, but yeah, for summer birthdays, we already have the pink cake for Jas. Gus, we have a diamond. We might have one of these other things as well. Like the orange might already be in the cave. Maru, we have strawberry or cauliflower. But I'm gonna give her a strawberry because the cauliflower is more valuable when you sell it. We have Alex covered with a Jack Be Nimble. Um, we can buy pizza for Sam, strawberry for Demetrius. The dwarf, we probably won't get access to him, but in either way, we've got plenty of stuff. You know, we can give him a topaz or amethyst, what have you. Willie, we already have a catfish for him, uh, and we're good. We literally have all of our summer birthdays covered. That's how lucky we've been so far. I'm really happy with it. If you remember in the previous run, we had to go to the mines and reset the day because we didn't have a gift for Jas. And the only gift that we can hard force, mercifully, is the strange doll by tilling the soil in the mines. And there's like a 1 in 3,000 chance or something like this that you'll get a strange doll as an artifact. And so we just kept going and hitting it. I don't know, maybe it's not 1 in 3,000. It might be 1 in 300 or 1 in 3,000. I can't remember the math, but it's very low. And that was also very lore appropriate. That poor Granny would go to such lengths to find a doll for the child in town, the fatherless child. She's taking special interest in Karen. Okay, yeah. Also, what the heck? Where are the parents for Jas and Shane? I don't remember if it's like explained in the game's dialogue, or I know it's not like fully explained, but I need to look into that and see what sort of hints we get. Because I get the sense that like maybe Jas isn't exactly the full sister of Shane. Maybe they are related somehow, but they might not be brother sister, or they might just be half siblings. I can't remember what's implied there, but it's also complicated by the fact that Shane is based off of a real person from Concerned Ape's life. It's like the only character that's like pretty closely based off of one of his friends, and that friend also had like a niece, I think, or something like this, almost like a little sister that he took care of quite a lot. But that's like a deep dive into Stardew Valley, true real life lore. But where were we? I think we should just hop in the game. Let's do it. Granny. Yeah, okay, it was last time you thought you couldn't change the name, but now you looked and you can. That's good. Oh man, all right. Why do I have a bullhead? Oh, because I have... Why do I have a bullhead? Was this for a quest? Because it's in my inventory in a prominent space. Was I planning to smoke this and sell it? No, because I would have done it overnight. I just would have put the kiln down and done it. But I don't have a quest for it. Huh. Now we got some more pickled cauliflower. It's Sunday. Let's check Queen of Sauce. Omelet. Fortune teller. Annoyed. Weather. It'll be sunny. I think it's always sunny on the first day of every season. Okay, so we do have something we got to give. I remember at the end of stream we checked, and I think it was the bug meat that we have to donate. Let's go ahead actually and first replace the cauliflower. I guess saving 3 gold cauliflower should be okay. Let me just double check this. Yeah, we don't have any cauliflower in here because we're not planning to give it as gifts, at least not currently, because we have strawberries instead for Maru. Oh wait, no, I think I am planning to smoke this because these are kilns, not fish smokers. So I think I can go ahead and smoke it. Or did I? Let me just double check. I mean, I've got plenty of bullhead here, right? So yeah, we can go ahead and smoke it. Let's do that. There we go. Oh yeah, let's go ahead. Toss these bad boys in. Oh, hey 27, welcome in. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Or Pelican Town. Flip this letter over for instructions how to make a super healthy meal. Thank you, of course, Emily. This is another reason I like Emily's positive energy. All right, even though it's a salad, I bet it's an amazing salad. Like, it's one of those salads that like you wish you could make yourself. That it tastes that good. It's not one of those sad buffet salads with like the week old what is it, iceberg lettuce that you basically have to be a triceratops in order to enjoy. No, she's got the good stuff, the fresh sprouts. All right. Oh, we can make more oh, this is really good actually. Oh wow, actually we have some strategies here. Hold on. Think about this strategically. We could make 3 quality sprinklers if we play our cards right. Do we have refined quartz? I have to make some refined quartz. Oh, we have some. We have 6. Oh, wow. I think, is there a reason we want to keep the gold? Oh, Jay, you went back to the old stream, and I was about to smoke the smallmouth. Okay, wow, well, thanks for checking. This is also why it's fun to play on stream. Like, you guys help me to remember. I think I had some stuff. Oh, the driftwood. What was I doing with that? Yeah, the driftwood, I took the recycler and left it in the mines, if I remember correctly. Don't need to worry about that. What I do need to worry about, I need to harvest these parsnips over here. We got to think about where we're going to plant the rest of our crops for summer. And I'm also thinking it's a good idea to go ahead and start crafting the basic sprinklers, right? I think we should have 25 basic sprinklers. Let me double check it. Yeah, we've crafted 25, so that's 100 spots. And look at our money right now. We've got almost 13,000 gold. By the way, today we need to check the traveling cart. Okay, so don't let me forget. Make sure I go down and check the traveling cart, and obviously we have to check the help wanted quest board as well. But otherwise, I think yeah, we don't have too many things. Maybe I'll run by the beach. We could also go complete. Oh, I said we were going to look at the community center stuff. So yeah, the spring crops bundle. We need to complete this. We just have enough, barely. And were there other things we could do? The artisan bundle. We could probably complete this with, yeah, mostly the fruit. But we'll probably get honey and jelly. Jelly won't be hard for us to get. You can just throw like a blueberry in one of the preserves jars. So wait, just looked at that. The garden bundle. Yeah, this is a tricky one. I can't remember which flowers are which, but or like which season each flower is grown. But I do think we grew one of the flowers, like the tulip for spring, whichever. Yeah, tulips are a spring flower, right? At least in real life, they're like one of the first flowers that you see here in Finland. Yeah, Jay is totally the MVP helping us out here. Absolutely. Yeah, check traveling cart and board, adding it to your list. Yeah, it's I have a Google slide deck and multiple Stardew Valley spreadsheets, but I will nonetheless still forget everything that I'm supposed to do in a day. That's why I'm no good at actual speed runs. Like I can't think quickly under pressure or on the fly. Or I don't know, maybe if I practiced a lot, then I'd be okay. Not giving myself enough credit, but it does feel that way at least. And yeah, summer crops. So we will get a bit of everything for our summer crops. We'll just make sure we dedicate enough sprinklers to all the crops, so we get a good stockpile going. Our crafts room. So yeah, we already did the spring forage bundle. That's right. Yeah. The wild medicine bundle. Yeah, this is really good. We should be able to get that no problem. We might even be able to complete the sticky bundle now that I'm looking at that. And summer foraging, no problem. Fall foraging, no problem. The fish tank, yeah. These are all normal. I don't think I've ever seen the fish remixed. Or maybe I don't know the fish that well. No, I know the fish well enough because I've done community center speed runs. And these are exactly the fish that you need to get. Although we haven't donated some of them, like the sunfish and the catfish and the tiger trout. We need to donate. Well, no, we don't have access to tiger trout. We never got that yet. The boiler room. Oh yeah, we can do this. Maybe. Treasure hunter. Yeah. Yeah. And okay. Let me just double check. The greenhouse is really important. Do we have any things that will lock us out of this? In fall, we should be able to get this. And in fall is when we want to unlock the greenhouse anyway. So summer crops is fine. Rare crops should be fine. We should get the sweet gemberry. Be okay there. And fall crops, yeah. The bus is the one, the vault. Oh, we haven't unlocked the vault yet as a room. But it's simple. We just have to have all the money. We buy everything. I'm gonna put these for Pam. Yeah, we'll save our gold parsnips for her. Wait, how many catfish do I have here? Please tell me I have several more. I only have one catfish, and I need to donate it. I think we can catch catfish in another season as well, not just spring. Right. Yeah. We need to get 10 bug meat. That would maybe be a good thing that we could do today, is go to the mines and try to get 10 of that to bring back. And our legend pond is looking quite legendary. I do want to clear this up. Because I want to plant as many crops as possible around here, but I'm not 100% sure. 6. Like, we could put... Oh, wait, I meant to do something else today. We're gonna smelt down this gold ore. It needs to be done. I think we got all that gold ore from fishing. That's how good fishing is. I was debating using the flower seeds to plant in these empty spots so that I don't have to re-hoe the ground in on whatever in summer. But I think it's fine. We can just leave it. It's okay. What else was I gonna do today? Let's go ahead and sell the smoked bullhead, the pickled cauliflower. I think that's it. And I'm gonna leave this here, and then when we come back, maybe we can decide. What else? Wait, I'm supposed to have melon seeds. Oh, maybe I should go buy. Yeah, Wait, I don't have any wood, do I? Did I use up all the wood? I must have, yeah. Shoot. Maybe we need to chop down a few trees and cinder sap. Because I would like to make a chest to keep at Clint's, so that then when we open up all these boxes, we have a place to dump things and our inventory isn't such a mess. So I'm going to go by Clint. We're going to try and make some donations. I mean, we don't have much to donate now I'm looking at this. But at a certain point, we could donate the ruby. It's tempting to donate it. My thought process here is I would like to get the seeds for the melons from the museum rewards. Like once you've donated a certain number of items, you get that reward of the seeds. I thought we had gotten it already though. How did we not have it? Well, maybe we got the cauliflower. Yeah, probably just got the cauliflower. Oh no, it's here. It's Never mind. All right, we have our seeds for summer. I got to remember I kept them here. But you know, it's probably still a good idea we go to Clint and we'll break some stuff open. I'll make a chest and put some stuff down. Also, I'll go up to the mines and we can, I don't know, we can grab the bug meat. What else do we need to do? Does this need... Oh, this needs to get donated to Gunther. I think that's it. Did I want to do a community center donation? Didn't we decide we were going to do this, and what was the last one? You got that? Oh, the carrot. Yeah. And carrot. And I guess we could do another donation here. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's too much. We do have some things we could donate. The carp. We have 4 carp. It's just we won't have much space. I'm gonna save the fish donations because I don't know if we will be able to unless we will be able to complete a bundle. Let's look at that. We can't do this bundle. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. Yeah, no, we can't complete any of the bundles. So we're just going to hold off on that. Otherwise, we will visit the community center on our way up. We could also purchase wood from Robin. And if we go to the mines, would it be wise to bring some stuff with us? I don't think there's anything else I want to smoke from this, so we don't need to bring the fish smoker. Other things to think about: we can't bring the furnaces because we just used those, and it takes a while for the gold to smelt. We could bring the where did I put it? The charcoal kiln. If we purchase more wood from Robin, we could do that. But I'm not sure I want to purchase the wood from her. It's really not necessary at this moment because we have plenty of coal already. We could actually purchase more iron to make more sprinklers. That might be the play. The problem is I don't know the math of like tomorrow. How many blueberries am I going to purchase? I don't know how many melons and all the other crops. Like, you know, I could make a spreadsheet and spend like 14 hours trying to figure this out. But honestly, we just got to roll with it. We just got to play. Whatever happens, happens. We got to YOLO it, you know? I do think it is best for us. Oh, there was an artifact spot there. Oh, we get a little cutscene here. She's like, ew, it smells. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. Dude, so many spring onions. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. I might not. Should I come down here and forage all of this? There's something moving around in there. I love the way they like shake like that. Oh, she's glitching through the. Look at that. The Junimos are taking her. Half of her body is like teleporting. It's a glitch in the Matrix. Granny is like Neo or something like that. She's the Neo of this universe. This might be cheaper than if we purchased it. But it only grows in spring. Well, how convenient to give it to us on the last day of spring. Very nice of you. Not that we would have been able to afford it at the beginning of spring. And it takes 28 days to mature, so whatever. I'm complaining over nothing, basically. Crispy bass. Plus 64 magnetism. I didn't even know that was a buff that you could apply. But I'm kind of curious if that is a thing. Hold on. I don't think anybody loves crispy bass, but let's see. Jody loves it, actually. I mean, she does ask us to bring her the largemouth bass, so it fits the canon. But there are so many other things that we can get for cheaper as well. I mean, like diamonds, vegetable medley, fried eel. I think we might have her covered anyway. Actually, let's look at our was it summer birthdays or is it fall birthdays? Oh yeah, I don't think I had looked this far ahead. But I think maybe we have fried eel already, right? I do think I updated this. I do think I updated it. Whatever. I'm not gonna purchase it. Yeah, 1,000. Pine tar could be useful for like a turn in. And the crocus as well, if we wanted to. But like if we didn't want to wait. Oh, wait a second. Okay, just double checking. So winter forage is for the bridge repair. And the bridge repair is not mission critical for us to get done before winter, giving us access to the quarry. I think it's better just to wait till winter. We'll get plenty of these to forage. And that saves us whatever 800 gold that we can invest. 1 iron ore for 800. Wow. Oh, Tom Cost soup is actually a loved gift. I think it doesn't Gus love that, but do we already have a gift for Gus, I think. Let's just double check. For Gus, no, he doesn't love Tom Cost soup. Who loves it? I thought Elliot and Penny. But we've got them both covered, I think. Yeah, Penny we've got with melons. We'll be planting lots of melons. And we have diamonds as a backup. Elliot, we've already got crab cakes for Elliot. And we might get lobster for him soon as well. And we also might get pomegranate from the cave. Oh, I didn't show you guys what I was doing on the browser. Don't worry about it. I was just looking up stuff. But we're good. So I think we can pass on that. We've got some time. Am I gonna forage? Elliot loves the suit, yeah. I do want to try to avoid getting like too many duplicate gifts, you know? There's no way I'm gonna have space for any of this. Whatever. If it's important, I'll go pick those up later. I don't think they disappear with the changing of the seasons. But I'm realizing it is better for me just to forage whatever than to keep trash in my inventory. The only reason I had the trash in the inventory is because we're going up to the mines where we have the recycler. Oh, there's a... I will hold on to the glasses, though, because they give me the... what is it called? Refined quartz. Okay. Oh, please. Please have space. Good. Marnie. Marnie and her ex. Or, I don't know. Is it her ex? Or what happened to her partner? There must be some backstory. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, we'll pick this up maybe on on the way back. We'll go down to the beach later. We don't need to go to Willy. It's not a requirement. Okay. All right, we've turned all those in, right? Okay, good. That's good. There's our fried calamari. Pierre. Well, thanks for the potato seeds at the end of spring. Harp surprise. Please. Oh, actually, that's really dope. 10. We'll take coal. Right? That's worth a lot right there. How much wood is that? 100 wood? That's like 1,000 gold right there of coal. And whatever. We don't really need that. But come on, give us some donations. Oh my god, don't give me something I've already donated. Wait, have we donated that one? Let's see. Yep. Yeah, we've donated this one. We have one donation, basically, that we can do. Hold on. I gotta get organized here. For sure, we want to bring this with us. Got some warp totems. Not bad. I'm just thinking about space, inventory space, because I don't want to run around everywhere with a full inventory. So I'm probably going to leave the forage here. And even some of these extra things, we'll just have to bring back another time. Yeah. Yeah, no special rewards here that we can use. That's okay. I think we're okay with everything else. We're just going to leave all that other stuff. Oh, we got a lobster as well. That's what I was looking for. Hey, Elliot. It is good we talked to him. Where is he? He's already at 1 heart. That's good. Double check. No, we don't need the smallmouth bass bait. We could use the iridium rod, though. Oh, you know what I forgot to buy? Oh, actually. Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff here as well. I forgot to buy more iron. Though I am hesitant to spend more money. Because each iron bar is 5 times 150. How much is that? 750? Yeah, 750 gold per bar. I think we can get at least a few more. At least 3 more. Like, hold on, let's take a look at it together. So for summer, right? Melons are 80. The average here, and blueberries are also 80. So most of our crops are going to be around that 80 gold. That's probably the average. Some might cost more than that. Some will cost less. But 80, I think, is a good average. And how many crops? We have 100 spots. So 80 times 100 is 8,000. So we need at least 8,000 gold. And if we want to use all the other spots that we're going to make, we are selling some stuff. A few fish and 5 cauliflower something. Hold on, let's open up cauliflower. The cauliflower, when we sell cauliflower, we get 400 gold. So we get another 2,000 gold from selling that, because we don't yet have artisan. I'm trying to think. We're making 3 more quality sprinklers plus 1 that we have in a chest. So that's 4 times 8. That's 32. So we already have at least 132 spots. Plus, how many more, basic sprinklers are we going to make? We have 25. I feel like we should make... I think we also have 6 iron ore already in the chest. I didn't bring it with me, but I'm pretty sure it was 6. So we have another iron bar already that we could smelt. This is like... So wait, 132 times 80. That's already 10,500 gold. So maybe we should be careful about spending the money that we have. Because what we have about 13,000 gold, or 15,000 gold, including whatever we're selling, plus the 2 fish. The, what were they? The bullhead. We had 2 bullhead, smoked iridium bullhead with the Fisher buff on it. So it would be 180. Is it really just 187 times 4 in that case? It's not too much. It's like 750 gold from that. So yeah, we should have around 15,000 gold, give or take. Well, probably a little bit more than 15,000. And how many spots would that give us? 15,000 divided by 80. That's 187. What if we aim for 150 spots? That would be 12,000 gold worth of seeds that we would be planting. And if we have 3,000, that would give us then 3,000 gold that we can spend on iron. How many iron bars would that give us? Divided by 750, 4. So let's buy, I don't know, let's just get 3 to be safe, because we do have 6 iron ore in a chest. So we'll get 3, then we'll have 4 iron bars that we can smelt. And then we can craft all the sprinklers and have 100 and close. Wait, how many spots would that give us? We already have 132 plus 4 times 4 is 16. 132 plus 16 148 spots. That's like perfect. There's probably like a more optimal way to do the math using a spreadsheet rather than guessing and checking like I'm doing right now, but I don't want to go through the hassle. Okay, I think we kind of answered it. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to purchase 15 iron ore. Yeah. And then we're selling stuff overnight. We should be fine. Could have gone in the water. We saved it. Okay, wait a second. It's 2:10 p.m. What do I get for completing the bundle? There's no new help wanted quest. But if I get something for completing the bundle, then it might be worth it to sell it. Wait, which bundle am I doing? The crops. The spring crops bundle. Clear up our inventory a little bit. Okay, speed grow. That might be worth planting. Like, does speed grow give us an extra harvest of blueberries or something? It gives us at least one more harvest of blueberries, right? Okay, I don't need to go down to Pierre unless I want to sell anything. I think we're good to go to the mines now. And I better not take any damage when I go to the mines. Like, this is not the optimal way to do this. Do I need to get anything from Robin? No. I was thinking we could purchase wood. But now is not the time to spend money on wood. I'll forage that on the way back. There we go. Oh, we even have some iron ore here. So we actually have a lot. Okay. All that I want. Basically, I just want to run down and get the bug meat. But it could also be worthwhile to collect some more ore while we're at it. Because what else am I going to spend my day doing? You know? Wait, was there a bomb in here? No, we don't have any bombs. Right? Basically, we want... Yeah. We want to get bug meat. And I should be careful. And we'll break these as well. Stone is worth it. I should be careful about taking damage and about taking too much time. Because we want to prioritize killing the bugs. Like that over there. I don't feel very confident. Okay, we got some bug meat. Oh gosh. I am going to try to kill this guy. Got him. We got a geode out of it. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, mechanic. Basic speed grow gives an extra harvest of blueberries. Deluxe speed grow gives extra harvest of melons. I'm trying to think, are there any other summer crops that are worth putting speed grow, just basic speed grow on them? I think I'm gonna save. This is a good question now. Should I save the deluxe speed grow for when I have the greenhouse? Or should I use it on the melons? I think I should use it on the melons. Right? If we have the deluxe speed grow, it's probably better to get an extra harvest of melons. The reason I would save it for the greenhouse is because then we can use the deluxe speed grow on the whatchamacallit, the star fruit. But deluxe speed grow is really cheap. It's only 80 gold when you purchase it from the Oasis, as opposed to 150, I think, when you get it from Pierre. And I don't think we even have access to it from Pierre until year 2 anyway. So it could be worth it actually to put it in the ground so that we get those the melon harvest. I guess the only other argument might be if there's a better crop in fall to use it for. We can also craft it using pine tar, but that's pine tar and moss. That's not really a great. Oh, and this is basic speed grow as well. Oh, we do have the deluxe speed grow. It just looks like the same color for some reason, right? That looks like it should be deluxe, but it's faded out, so I don't know the colors. Or is the color messed up? Because this looks really purple. I guess it's just when it gets faded out, it looks lighter. It looks more like this to me. I needed to grab something here. Okay, we've only got 2 bug meat as well. That's also kind of a problem. We do want to get all 10 today. Uh-oh. Whew, that was dangerous. All right, I'm not risking it. I'm just going for bug meat now. I want to make sure we cover that for the... I don't feel good about this. Oh my god, it was already winding up to kill me. Hold on, let it. Whew. No bug meat, how dare you. I did all that work. I don't see any bugs. But we only need 10 bug meat. I'm afraid of running on this and then getting hit. So I'm just gonna wait, be patient. Not worth it. There is a bug there, so I'll go ahead and just run over here. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh. I can't resist. The temptation. Temptation Island over here. Where are the bugs? Oh, here we go. I got you guys. And I only got 1 bug meat, but that's okay. I could also get to floor 25 if I really wanted to. Okay, we've almost got all our bug meat. I might go for 25. Please give me the bug meat here. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, there's like, and there's no slimes here either? This is perfect. Okay, we'll go for floor 25. Oh, there we go. And we leveled up combat. And we level up combat. That's what I'm talking about. The spirits aren't even pleased today. And I feel like I'm just succeeding. Oh, this... Ah, dang it. Oh, oh my... Oh, I saw the end. I could feel the reset coming. Dude, sometimes the club just doesn't get enough hits in. And then it's like, it's awful. Yo, wait, why don't I have the insect head? What is going on here? Have I not killed enough bugs? Okay, I think we're good here with this. Like, what do I not want to bring home? Because I've got like way too much junk here. Oh wait, I do have the insect head. What was I doing? I was running on autopilot and I grabbed the rusty sword and oh my gosh. You know what? Here, we got to organize. We got to do something about that. Okay, let's take home the things that I don't know. I know for sure I would like to bring home. Leave all this trash. Although I would like to go like that. Just so that we have it. I would like to bring that lobster home. There's too much stuff. I need more inventory space. What is this? Oh, mechanic. Deluxe speed grow on pumpkins yields 150 gold more profit per tile per month than melons, assuming basic quality. And that profit is even higher if we're considering the using preserves jars. Because the preserves jars work better on pumpkins than they do on melons. The multiplier is more for vegetables on preserves jars, where melon is a fruit. But you could argue, mechanic, that it's better to invest, it's better to get less money sooner than to get more money later. Because the speed of money, you can reinvest more quickly. You can essentially, what is the word, like snowball your growth more quickly by accepting a worse whatever profit. It's like using parsnips. Parsnips aren't that great for farming, but they are the most profitable, I think, in terms of like profit per day if you keep reinvesting in parsnips. But you can't do that because you're also limited by your energy, right? So you don't have time to water all the parsnips. So they aren't as valuable because of that reason. But because they grow so quickly, they are like the most valuable crop from that perspective, I think. But then you add in all the other equipment, like the artisan equipment and stuff, then the parsnips aren't as valuable because they require, I don't know, they require a lot more kegs or preserves jars. This is one of the things I like about Stardew. It's like sufficiently complex that there's not like one obvious meta strategy, you know? And like maybe there is as like, I don't know, a grand whatever, but like there's enough variation with play styles that there are like different whatever local maximums that you can pursue. Okay, what the heck? What am I talking about? What am I gonna leave here? I'm gonna take those back. I mean, I'm running straight home, so I might as well. Oh, I'm gonna forage a little bit on the way home, so I want to save some inventory space. I do think it's funny how much like forage I've left around in chests around the around the uh whatever around the map. There we go. Granny's life just flashed before her eyes. Exactly. There we go. The fish seem happy. And I already have a crab. And either we'll get another crab to put in there, or they will just reproduce a new crab for us. But it's better for us to put it in there so that then we get the quest sooner. We have one more quest. Good. I'll keep the bug meat here. That's fine. Wish I had one more iron. Then we could get greedy. Oh, so actually, what I want to do with my time... I don't think there's anything else I want gold for at the moment. Like, getting these... Wait. Oh, refined quartz. I was like, where's that? Let's get that. All right. We can make 3 more. Let me just double check. There really isn't anything else with gold. Except the stupid worm bin. This is like the most expensive... If I could change one crafting recipe, it might be the worm bin. It's way too expensive for what you get. Whereas the deluxe worm bin, it should be the opposite. The worm bin should literally just be this, like with moss. Where it actually should just be wood and fiber. You know, and maybe 1 copper bar. But otherwise, it's not worth that. Like, getting free worms is not valuable. Whereas the deluxe worm bin actually is really valuable, and the moss is not valuable. Like, that's super easy to get. But that's just my thoughts. Okay, this is really good. These quality sprinklers, I need to decide where I'm going to place them. This is part of my problem now. Thinking about where how I'm going to set up the farm. How many more basic sprinklers am I going to make? Because we could make a lot. Though I wonder if there's an argument for keeping some of the iron. I don't need it though, because I just need to make more preserves jars. I mean, eventually we'll get kegs. And kegs are better for melons, but we're limited by the oak resin. We haven't set up our tappers yet for oak resin. And those take a week to produce. And obviously we don't have the keg recipe yet, but we'll get it soon. Yeah. I think we should just make a lot of basic sprinklers. And then just spend as much money as we can on crops. I think that's good, yeah. So we go here, 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 here. Well, this wouldn't be a good spot. Yeah. Wait, would this work? Wait, why does that look off? It is, something is wrong. Yeah, it is wrong. It's like that. I want to keep some space up here so I can run. I also want these quality sprinklers in a nice layout of like 4x4, you know? I'm starting to think we won't have space unless I move the pawns. Or I clear up space in another part of the farm. Because I could put the quality sprinklers here, and they would line up well. Or I guess I could put the quality sprinklers like over here. But I don't really like that. One other option would be down here. I mean, we do have a lot of space. I forgot to bring food. I had planted some trees here. But it's also fine because we have enough, we have energy. Did I do it? Like this, and leave a space in between. Maybe like that. I could put another over here, maybe. I can rethink it in the morning. Yes. I'll place these sprinklers down later. And in the morning, I'm probably going to remove the sprinklers anyway, or at least, I don't know. It's better to not place the sprinklers down initially because then you have more space to, I don't know, to use your tools. It's easier to make the pattern without the sprinklers. So yeah, okay, this is good. There was a lot of planning that went into this. Other options, we can't make any speed grow. We're not going to make retaining soil. We have plenty of sprinklers. And let's see here, the basic fertilizer. We definitely want to use this. Though, is it worth it on like... We definitely want to use some basic fertilizer. Like maybe on the flowers, on certain crops that we know we want to give as like gifts. But yeah, okay. We could also redo the pattern down here. But I like having the path. I like having a path that we can run through. And I think it's fine. Oh, we need to make another scarecrow to go down with the others that we put down there. Why don't I make that right now since I am thinking about it? Oh, I can't. We don't have enough wood. Well, I'll carry all that stuff with me just so I can remember. We'll have to chop a tree down tomorrow. Oh. Hold on. Oh, wait, we don't have anything that could go in there. Shoot. It's going to have to be either strawberries or potatoes. Let's take a look. I think strawberry might be a little more. Strawberry is $2.90. Potato. $2.90 versus $2.10. The strawberries are better, but there's a question. Do I want to save strawberries? A few strawberries. It's 80 more gold. I definitely want to save some potatoes as well for when we get that quest from Pam, the special orders quest. Jay, you just opened the walnut room. Congrats. Did you do it with all the gold walnuts, or did you do it also by purchasing the favors or whatever they're called from Mr. Fizz in the cave? I'm greedy. I want to use the strawberries to get more money, but I'm also hesitant. By the way, we only have one blue jazz. That was the only flower we needed to grow for spring, right? I hope so. Strawberries will give us more money, but we have more potatoes. The only reason I'm saving strawberries, I have the gold strawberries, are for gifts. Otherwise, I don't think we need to save them. Right? I do want to save some cauliflower because I know we'll be asked for that as like gifts. You know what? Fine. We're just going to go potatoes. I have so many extra potatoes. I think it's better that we go potatoes. We just take the hit on the money. Like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We just leave that. Look at that, 1:50 a.m. Not even close. Lucius sleeping on us like an evil demon. Oh, you didn't pay for them, so you did it fair and square. You did it the granny way. So I was right, yeah, 2,750. I did the math correctly earlier. Okay. It'll be a sunny day tomorrow. Neutral spirits today. Living off the land. What is this? New plants. Hops. There we go. Oh, I didn't sell the pickled cauliflower. But we can sell that to Pierre when we go in. And that's good. That'll give us a little extra boost of money because we have a lot of sprinklers. Actually, we should do the math on the sprinklers really quickly. How many have I crafted? We have 37. We have 37 times 4. That's 148 spots just from basic sprinklers. Plus, what's the 4 times 8 is 32. Plus 32 is 180 spots. 180 spots times an average seed price of 80 is 14,400. And actually, if we sell these 3 pickled cauliflower, we should be pretty close. Because this should be like 1,200, right? So what's this? 13,194 plus 1,200. 14,394. And so, a lot of the seeds are actually going to be less than 80 because we're purchasing like really basic crops as well, like hops and whatever. I don't know, hops might actually be worth more. I don't know. But the point is, we should be okay to purchase as much melons and blueberries as we want. 180 spots. Oh, wait a second. Actually, we can make another 184 spots. I'm going to make one more. All right. Okay, wait a second. Oh, wait. I also need to bring my food. I left my food at the mines. That's really dumb. We'll just eat parsnips instead. I think that's fine. We have plenty of gold parsnips for gifts, so we can just go through our silver ones to eat. I left the salmon berries. Yeah, I left the salmon berries in the mines. I must have at least. Okay. That away. That away. Hell yeah. Hey, Quio, welcome in. How are you? We're just working on summer now. Okay. All right. I need to make 7 more sprinkler spots. Let's see if I can do this. There's 1, 2, 3. Can I do here? Oh, yeah. 4. Break that. Oh. Good. Okay, we can donate that. What was that? 4 sprinkler spots I think I just made? 4. 5. 6. 7. And I should probably water all these spots as well, so that they're in sync. Oh, I can fill up from the fish pond. Hell yeah. I did not know that. See, learning something new with Granny every day. Oops. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear. We need to put down 2 more. And we need to put down 2 more scarecrows. One on the far left and one down at the bottom. Hello? Okay, down here, we need to figure something out. Because I actually would prefer maybe to put the sprinklers like this sprinkler could go over here. Hold on. Like this, right? Maybe? Do I need a sprinkler up here? Because I could move it down here. What? I have a chest down here as well. Like, what the heck? Oh, I need that wood, actually. I am debating if I want to put it all the way over. Would that actually give me more space to expand? Then I could put one here. No, I don't think it would make a difference. So I think we should put this down here. Like that? What do you guys think? Should I move it over one more so it's like actually in line, or maybe up here? Because then maybe I get another sprinkler. Although I could put a sprinkler here, actually. Yeah. But then I would miss a spot here. Alright, I have an idea. Lift them up. I think it should be like this. Okay. You do need... We need more wood. Okay. I could go turn this into Gunther, but I feel like I need the time for planting. So we're going to save that. Instead, I want to bring all of this out. Actually, we're going to be buying a lot of stuff. I want to leave as much stuff here. I only want to bring what I absolutely need. We'll sell the cauliflower. We should have 184 spots. All right. I think we have everything. It's Monday. We don't need to go to the traveling cart. It's no one's birthday, but we will go check the Help Wanted board. We don't have any Help Wanted quests. We do have one Help Wanted quest. Say hi to everyone in town? That actually is kind of stressful. Is there anyone who's inaccessible on a Tuesday? Is there anybody that I won't be able to talk to on Tuesday? Emily. I love you, Emily, but you're driving me nuts right now. This is such an Emily request, by the way. Emily is so chill until suddenly she's high maintenance, all right? But she's not, this is very typical Emily. She's not high maintenance about herself, right? That's Haley. Emily is high maintenance about you taking care of everyone else because that's who she is. The hell? Well, I'm just going to talk to people that are here. I should keep track of who we've talked to. That was Robin and Caroline and Pierre, right? Let's go ahead and sell our pickled cauliflower. Now, I have not decided how I'm going to proportion out all the different things. I mean, it is also possible that we grow some things in stages. For example, Spangle and Poppy can be grown in succession. So we could like plant one after the other. Corn could also be a good one to put down. Yeah, sunflower seeds. We got to put that down with some, what is it? Quality or basic fertilizer. But hey, Omni, welcome in. How are you? Is winter ever coming to Stardew? Is it always sunshine and daisies? Winter is coming. Game of Thrones style. Except no, we don't have White Walkers in this game. Just Granny and the spirits of the Junimos. But yeah, no, we do get to winter. We haven't gotten there yet with this challenge because of Marnie, but I'm feeling good about this run. So I think we'll be able to get there. So now the question is, wait, and let me see what other stuff. What fertilizers does he have? Yeah, it's expensive, that basic fertilizer. And speed grow as well, 100. We're not going to get any of that. We'll just make all of our own. Actually, the apricot sapling was the same price as in the traveling cart, which is kind of surprising. It's usually a lot more in the traveling cart. We could purchase back strawberries if we wanted. Okay. We have, what, 184 spots? I mean, it takes 11 days for tomatoes, and it continues to produce after the first harvest. Hold on, let's think about this a little more strategically. Let's pull up. We don't need to go full on spreadsheet mode like I normally would. However, we can look at the crops here and kind of get a sense of like the harvest per season. And we do want to put down the speed grow, right? Like if I can put down speed grow on blueberries and melons, I think that'd be really great. True mechanic, actually, yeah, unless someone requests the crop before you can grow it. I mean, there is an argument for using all of our speed grow on the crops just to guarantee the fastest possible growth time for each crop. But honestly, that's not, there is enough Junimo grace. Okay, the Junimos do not punish us if we get a request for melons before melons can grow. Even if it's technically feasible that we could have, well, melons we're going to use this deluxe speed grow on anyway, but let's, I don't know, pick any other crop, like a sunflower or something. If we're one day late, we're just going to use the basic days to grow. We're not going to overdo it. Yeah, let me also pull up these blueberries and melons just to double check what you guys told me here for if we use just basic speed grow on blueberries, we go from having 4 harvests to 5. That's amazing. And it doesn't improve even if we go to deluxe speed grow. You still only get 5 harvests. Or even hyper speed grow. The only way is if you go with agriculturalist, and then you have to get the hyper speed grow, and then you get 6 harvests. But that's insane. We'll go regular speed grow on our bloobs. It almost makes me wonder if we can make more speed grow. I mean, we can't. We don't have the pine tar. But it makes me wonder if we should purchase more speed grow. Like that extra harvest. I don't know, actually. Is that 1 extra harvest worth 100 gold per tile? Melons, right? Speed grow doesn't help us with melons, but deluxe speed grow does. That gives us 3 harvests of melons. That's amazing. I love that. There is one more question that I have. And it's the pumpkin. Pumpkin also gets 3 harvests with deluxe speed grow. We get the recipe farming level 8 but it's oak resin, and we need oak resin for the kegs. So it's not really viable. And we can't purchase it from Pierre until year 2. And okay, here's what I'm thinking about pumpkins. This is very important. We have a birthday that we need to get to. I think, hold on, let me see the birthdays here. We have a summer birthday. Yeah, it's not summer. It's this. This is the problem. Abigail is the problem child. Let me show you why. Now for Abigail, we're actually fine because we have amethyst. However, there is a possibility that we could get her a gold pumpkin. Or maybe we could get a gold pufferfish. In summer, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. I don't know, getting a gold one is really hard. This is one of the hardest fish to catch. But who knows, maybe... The idea I was thinking here for pumpkins is that Abigail would benefit because the higher quality loved gift that you give applies a multiplier to the friendship points. Though, to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, yeah, it's not a big deal if we miss, I don't know. If we just give her an amethyst. The other question we were talking about earlier was the time value of money, right? If we put deluxe speed grow in the ground, that's going to give us more money to invest in pumpkins for fall anyway. So I do think it is better than saving the deluxe speed grow for pumpkins. There's an argument that we could save one deluxe speed grow. But if we're going to save one deluxe speed grow, then we might as well just make one deluxe speed grow using oak resin and bone fragments. Although we don't have bone fragments yet. But we could get down to, I don't know, we'd have to get down to floor level 70 to get bone fragments. So that is actually kind of a wrench in the plans, a wrench in the gears. I don't know. But yeah, and oh yeah, mechanic. Oh yeah, good, very good call. I misunderstood what you said. You're referring to the succession planting idea. If someone requests the crop before you can grow it, then we should plant everything down, right? And then we can replant, anyways. And a request before normal harvest time without speed grow counts as an impossible request for the challenge. Yeah. Yeah, normal harvest time is all that's required. There are already so many. Poor Granny is under so much stress. All right, this is the one grace that the Junimos give her, because even the Junimos are a little pissed off at the villagers. They're like, how dare they ask for potatoes before it's even possible to grow a freaking potato? Like, like even the Junimos have had it up to here with the incompetence of all these fools living in town and never fixing up the community center, right? Like, why does a grandma have to come into town to fix everything up for these people? Like, aren't they like young, able-bodied people in town that can like help out with that? Where's all the tax money going to? The tax money is being siphoned off by evil Marnie and being used in creating these gold Mayor Lewis statues. That's where it's going. Okay. We're I don't know, getting carried away. Okay. We have so many spots. We're gonna keep blueberries and melons in a separate category because we're gonna buy a lot of these. And I'm probably gonna just go for the same amount of each because I don't really know which one's more valuable. The melons are more valuable in the long run because we will use them with the preserves jars. But we're also going to be growing pumpkins, and the pumpkins are better to put in the preserves jars. So we don't want to make too many melons that we would just have to sell raw anyway. Blueberries are better for selling raw. We don't want to keg or jar any blueberries. And then otherwise, we have how many other types of crops that we want to plant? We got tomato, we've got pepper, we have wheat. Wheat doesn't really count because we are going to be planting a lot of wheat at the end. At the end of the season, maybe? To preserve the spaces. Although, I mean, it won't really matter, actually, because the blueberries and if we go melons and we get 3 harvests of melons, well, we're not going to be able to put the speed grow. We only have 10 deluxe speed grow, so it's not even, only 10 of the melons get the deluxe speed grow on them. But that's okay. We could put the wheat seeds down when the melons are ready, but I don't know, it's getting too complicated. We will plant wheat anyways, so we'll just count it as a normal crop. Wait, so tomato, pepper, wheat, radish, poppy, spangle, hops, corn, and sunflower. That's 9 additional crops. And if that's 9 additional crops, what? And we give each of them a sprinkler. So like 4. 9 times 4, that's 36 spots out of 184. That'll give us 148 spots that then we can do blueberries and melons. 148 divided by 2 is 74. That seems okay. That seems fine. 74, 74, and then 4 of everything else. Right? And we already have 9 melon seeds that we can put down. Oh, and actually, we will put down a star fruit. So I guess it'll be, I don't know. We'll just have to figure, we'll have to give up 1 spot. And doesn't the speed grow stay in place through the seasons if you plant fiber on day 28? I don't think so, Mechanic. But that's a good point. It is, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever tested. If the ground stays tilled with a plant in the spot, does the fertilizer remain? I don't think so. But I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Okay. 74 melons. I mean, is 74 melons like too many? Because we're gonna double it, right? We're gonna double the melons. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, let's just get the let's just do this first. I feel like I want to get more. Like, there's a part of me that wants to get more corn. Because, like, it's such an easy thing to plant that goes through fall. But honestly, corn isn't like that. I don't know. I guess we will be harvesting it through fall. it could give us a more diverse harvest. It's just sort of like, are we going for a more balanced farm? Or are we going for a money-making farm, you know? And I'm kind of thinking we're going for the money. And like a lot of these are going to be replaced, right? So like the radish seeds take 6 days to mature. I am tempted to give corn more than 4 spots. It is really expensive though, and I don't know if I have the money. Blueberries or corn? I think probably just go blueberries. The main thing is to cover the bases, to make sure we have enough of everything to get us through the season for gifts and other craftable things. And then we'll just make a lot of money with blueberries and melons. Yeah. I think it feels like I'm not getting a lot, but 4 of each is a lot. Like it's going to produce a lot. We're going to be like, we can replace radishes. We can make more radishes. Like we can keep replacing the radishes throughout the season. Like, well, it's every 6 days. So yeah. And the flowers as well. Okay. Now, I definitely want to do like 74 blueberry seeds and then the melons. Well, actually, we'll save some money off these melon seeds. Let me just make sure I have the money. It's nerve-wracking, right? Yeah, we should have the money. Okay, 74 blueberry seeds. How did I get it down to the wire like this? This is crazy. And then we only need 73 melons if we put the starfruit down. And the starfruit takes about the same amount of time, so we could put another melon in its spot. Okay. We also have to talk to all the stupid villagers. Will we have time? I think on Tuesday, I'm just worried that someone won't be available on Tuesday. Hold on, let me... I honestly, it would take so long to check all this. Right? Like, maybe I'll run around town real quick and talk to everyone I see. And then maybe go plant all the crops and come back in the evening to check the saloon and talk to everybody. I think everyone should be available on Tuesday, because if someone is locked in their room, then it's over. Yeah. It's not going to rain on Tuesday, mechanic. I checked the weather. And I do not have enough hearts to enter everyone's room. And we have to keep track of who we've talked to. Ugh. Okay. Let's just do it. Okay, George. Evelyn's not here. She's always outside, though. I heard a door open there. Is Pam here? No, nobody's here. We should have time to plant everything. Oh my god, nobody's anywhere. Oh, Haley. I'm gonna run over here and talk to Clint. Oh, there's Alex. Haley and Alex are done. Jay, I need you to memorize all this information. Clint is done. We're gonna have to watch the stream back. No one's here. Okay. Haley hangs out with Alex. Very cute. I'm gonna skip Willie. We can get Willie tomorrow, I think. All right, wait, let me run through town real quick. Oh, shoot. You know, I'm supposed to be checking the saloon. I keep forgetting. That's bad. Well, actually, the main thing about the saloon is really only Kent. And Kent, we cannot get any of his gifts from the saloon. It's only from the traveling cart. And actually, I think with Kent, an exception can be made where we can use a universal loved gift like the pearl or, you know, whatever. I think we're still going to see one of his gifts in the traveling cart before we get to his birthday in year 2. Okay, talk to these fools. I already talked to Caroline, right? Yeah. There's Jody. We haven't talked to Emily. I should have talked to Abigail, but she ran out. Oh, we get a cutscene with Emily. Yes. I love her. Even her art in her room is just so badass. Like, love it. Oh, is this the cool dream? With her music? I love you never see these tree trunks anywhere else in Stardew except this dream sequence. Actually, I think the whole design from this came from a mobile game that Concerned Ape was working on, but never released. I think even the trees came from that game. It looks like this. I forget what it was called. Why are you here? Rainbows. I'm here because I'm doing your stupid request, your help wanted quest. I mean, come on. Talk to everyone in town. That reminded me of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign. Haha. Now I'm gone. In your dreams, Emily. Oh no, this is not the dancing sequence. Granny, there's something special about Granny. Our destinies will intersect. All right. Wait, she doesn't count? I don't say hello to her? Dude, nobody, of course nobody's home. Nobody's at home. Where the heck is everybody? Real Marnie is here, and her former husband or whatever. Literally, the kids aren't home. At least we got Marnie out of the way. All right, whatever. We'll get the kids tomorrow. I need to plant crops. And then as we have time, we will go to the saloon. Okay. I also need to chop trees. To to place the scarecrows. Okay, what sort of approach am I going to take to this? Here's what I think. I think up here, this should be all the nonsense. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even realize this. All right, is that all of them? Let me get the watering can again. Yeah. Okay. I want to plant all the dumb stuff first. Like... what sort of order do I want to put stuff in? The hops will be the most, like, painful. So I might place that first. And those I harvest every day, so I'm going to put them in, like, an obvious spot, like over here. Actually, like this. And this. This, and this. There we go. Now, other things that I harvest regularly, corn, actually. So I will want to put maybe the corn as well around here. I might put it like that. And then other things I'll harvest regularly, like peppers and tomatoes. Let's do that then. Like that. Tomatoes. Like that. Maybe I'll do the flowers and whatever in the top right. Like that. The wheat. We'll go on that sprinkler. Radishes. Like that. Oh, and sunflowers. Sunflowers. Like that. Okay. We're almost done. Actually, hold on. I kind of think we should put melons down at the bottom. Yeah. The left side is going to be blueberries. We'll put melons at the bottom. I don't know where I'm going to put all the fertilizer yet, but let's just do melons here. We have more than enough melons for this area, so... I should probably also put down some fertilizer. Like, even the basic fertilizer on some of these could be really good. Like, is basic fertilizer worth it for blueberries? Because I am going to be selling blueberries raw. That first harvest of blueberries might be worth it. While I'm thinking about it, let's actually take a look at that. Let's see if we can get a quick answer. What was the fertilizer? Here we go. If we make the basic fertilizer just using sap, because we have plenty of sap, increasing your chance to grow quality crops. Well, it doesn't really tell us. Hold on. Let's see if on this page it tells us. Oh, the chance for quality crops. It affects only the basic harvest, which means that extra crops gained at a single harvest, for example, the coffee bean, blueberry, cranberries, will be regular quality. So it only affects the first blueberry in the harvest. But it does, I think it affects every harvest. Like it's not just on the very first, because we get multiple harvests. Well, we get multiple blueberries per harvest and we get multiple harvests, but it only affects the first blueberry on each harvest, which might be worth it still. I might just put a bunch of it down on all the crops, except for the ones that we're using the other fertilizer for. That's probably a good idea, actually. Because we're going to be, a lot of it we're going to be keeping as gifts, and we're just going to sell. So we might as well put fertilizer on it. The only reason would be that we want to save sap, but we're going to be chopping down so many more trees, I think it's okay. So let's try to do that. Let's try to put as much basic fertilizer down as possible. Okay, there we go. Those melons there. We're gonna actually fill up this area over here with melons as well. I don't miss a spot. Let me know if I do. Right, that's all. This is all full. Good. We have 21 more melons. Oh, we need to put down the starfruit seed. Am I gonna put the deluxe speed grow on the starfruit seed as well? It really doesn't matter, actually. I don't need to. I won't do that because I'd rather use it on the melons. Because the starfruit takes like 1 or 2 days longer. Yeah, 13 days to mature versus 12, which means we would be giving up an extra melon harvest. So we would basically be wasting the deluxe speed grow on the starfruit. So yeah, let's not do that. But let's go ahead and put the starfruit in a prominent position. I think here. Like that. Yeah. And let's finish out the rest of these melon seeds. We only have 3 more spots. There. I think that's good. And if I put the deluxe speed grow down, I want to put it on the melons. On some easy melons. Melons that I can see pretty obviously. So let's just do these right here. 1, 2, 3. This is the correct one, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good. So those will be the 10 spots that we get extra melon harvests. I think that's pretty exciting, actually. And then blueberries for all the other spots. We better have done the math correctly because I'm going to be really upset if I messed up I should have double-checked the calculation. It feels right. Oh my god, it's perfect. It's perfect. Love to see it. I mean, we have a bunch of these seeds as well. I don't know, maybe if we make more sprinklers. There we go. Okay, now we need several things. Hold on. I need the sap. I want the torches as well. I want to place some torches down for light. Just for aesthetics. I didn't realize we had all these seeds up here. We got to go plant those soon. We can go up to the train. All right. What else do I need to worry about? We got to go chop down a few more trees to make the scarecrows. Let's also go ahead and just make a bunch of basic fertilizer. I like this idea, actually. Of course, it's possible we're going to miss a spot or two. I don't know if we'll even have time to go to the saloon, honestly. We're just going to have to do Emily's quest tomorrow. If it turns out to be impossible, I'm just going to be really sad. Wait, the melons. Do we put the basic fertilizer on the melons? Probably. We're going to be kegging them, so it's kind of a waste of the fertilizer, but the sap is so cheap. I think we just go for it. We have enough sap. And it's good insurance in case we do need to sell them raw. Oh yeah, I can put them on this. Boom. I think I might need more than 50, but let's just see. I think I got all the spots. It looks like it. Yeah. And wait. How many more? I got 8 times 4 is 32. 29. 32. Oh crap, I forgot to put speed grow. Granny has dementia / me. All right. You might think that actually I forgot, but I'm just role playing a grandma who is forgetful. Okay. This is part of the LARP. And you know, the funny thing is, there's no way that we can fix it. Once the fertilizer is in the soil with the seed, you cannot pull the seed out of the ground and replant it. It's not like we could even go. Oh, that sucks because that would be 20 blueberries. That's a lot of money. And I am debating resetting the day for that. I mean, okay, we're not going to reset the day. Because if you really think about it, let me show you. Let me show you guys what we're losing. Actually, let's do the math. It'll be easy to do. Blueberries. We're losing literally just one extra harvest on 20 blueberry plants. Less than a third of all the blueberries that we have. We're losing 1/6 of a harvest of a 1/6 of a third of a harvest, right? And if you think about it, that final harvest, right? What's it going to give us? $20 plants And you get how many blueberries per harvest? Does it say? Each harvest yields 3 blueberries with a 2% chance of more, right? So that would be 60 blueberries. At minimum, we would be getting, let's say they were all base quality, 60 times 50. Is that 3,000? Right? I guess that is a lot of money to miss. However, another argument that could be made is that we're kind of making up for it with the speed or the fertilizer, right? The fertilizer, it's not really going to make up more, like very much more. But we did put the basic fertilizer down. Is 3,000 gold really worth it? Like, how min-max are we going? We're going to be making tons of money in fall anyway. I feel like it's okay. I don't want to reset the day and do it all over again. It feels really tedious. And for just 3,000 gold, it sucks because it's money we're just leaving on the table. But you know what? Granny's got to suffer the consequences of her actions or inactions, you know? Sometimes that's what life is like. Life gets messy, you know, and you don't plant things correctly. Yeah, not worth resetting in your opinion, mechanic. Yeah. Yeah. There's also some level of respect, right? Granny respects herself too much to abuse the Junimo power of resetting the day for such like a financial reason. Like she resets the day for friendship and other kinds of reasons, you know, like for gifts and whatever, but not for something like 3,000 gold. That doesn't, you know, she's got a bit more integrity. I don't know. Not that there's necessarily any shame in it, but Granny's just not phased, you know. I can't get those. Oh my god. It's like the 69. Nice. Where are the other trees? Come on, please. Please. I just need 100 wood. Okay, we do have the wood. I'm gonna finish this. And yeah, actually, yeah, maybe just go ahead and replant some stuff there. This might all become a farm, part of the farm as well. I don't know. Oh, wait. It's midnight. We need one more scarecrow. Oh my god. I'll just put him here. That should be good. I don't know, he might be in the way, and it might be kind of annoying. I might move him later. But I think that's good. Maybe we can find another use for the speed grow with cranberries in fall. Right? Like, maybe it's not a complete loss. That, yeah. Like, it's fine. We did use, like, almost all of our sap. Kind of crazy. Oh, I did want to put the torches down. I'll save those. And I don't think we need our watering can. I was putting stuff over here as well, I think. I was like putting some seeds, but you know what? I'll keep the seeds here. Okay. Was there anything else I wanted to maybe smelt? Smelt some more copper? I should make more tappers now. I should start putting tappers down. We also need to upgrade our tools. There's a lot that we got to do. But actually, this should be the last day on stream, which I know it's like we literally only played 2 days of Stardew Valley over the course of like 2.5 hours of streaming, which is kind of insane. But that's how I like to play. and well, it's like 9 o'clock here, so and I try to stop the stream so I can go to bed. I get all riled up when I get in my granny mode. I get riled up. It takes me like, you know, an hour or so to calm down and to fall asleep. All right, boom, boom, boom. And let's also, I don't know, just kind of move stuff around here. Okay, double check. Saying hello. I don't know, should we do this though? I am going to think about it. We might play one more day. I don't know. Let me see. I'm thinking about playing one more day just to get the quest off our chest. It'll be sunny tomorrow. Annoyed spirits. Look at our beautiful crops. Gorgeous. That's kind of annoying I planted that, but you know what? Life happens. It's fine. It's kind of blocking the path. All right, this is growing. I do need to move this guy, actually, over here. I think his radius doesn't reach these top ones here. But that's okay. Yeah, maybe we'll come back tomorrow. I do another Stardew stream on Thursdays, so we can finish this one on tomorrow's stream. Yeah, I think also I need to break that. We need to put tappers on all these trees. Yeah, actually that's good because we can get the pine tar, oak resin, or sorry, maple syrup, oak resin. That's good. We can get it going. I'm liking this this farm. Yeah, we need to upgrade our axe and pickaxe. I don't know which one to do first. The axe is really good for the wood, you know? Also, look at our skills. Foraging's going up. You're off to Germany tomorrow, Jay. But you'll save the stream to watch later. Well, yeah, thanks. But Jay, don't be surprised if you're not there and something happens and you could have saved the stream with your superior Stardew memory. Because isn't that kind of what happened last time? Like, it was Marnie's birthday and you weren't here to help. I'm not blaming you. It was Marnie's fault. We already know it. She's evil. She cast a spell on me. But that's the power of friendship. Do you think Frodo would have made it to Mount Doom without Samwise? What are you doing running off to Germany? Can't you see I'm gonna forget someone's birthday? I literally forgot to put the speed grow down and it was sitting in my inventory like in an obvious slot. Oh, it's okay though. Yeah, no, have a nice trip to Germany. Let me know how it goes when you get back. But yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. We'll do the main thing is we just got to remember to do this. This is a pain. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be able to find everybody. We'll just run down to the wizard. Just basically do a big circle of Stardew Valley, of the town. And who knows, maybe it's a good opportunity to like turn some stuff in at the community center, to do some foraging, maybe chop down some more trees, who knows. Yeah. But actually, I feel really good about this. If you remember the previous attempt, it was a mess. We did not have enough sprinklers. We didn't have enough sprinklers. I was still watering crops every day. And it doesn't even make sense how that happened, because I was more focused on going in the mines. But the approach that we're doing now is actually, it's so much cleaner, all because of this one item, the fish smoker. This fish smoker has given us so much extra money in the early game that helps us snowball. And that's how we've been able to afford all of the iron for these sprinklers. And then we're just strategically deciding how to spend our energy in the mines, getting copper and stone, and using the stone to build fish ponds. These are going to be big money makers. Using the, what else was it? Where these things, the charcoal kilns, this has been clutch. Putting wood in the kilns gives us so much coal. And that saves us a lot of effort on floor 40, because I think I was spending a lot of time on floor 40 just farming dust sprites, which is how I used to play the game, or how I would normally play the game. Because you have to kill the dust sprites anyway for the monster eradication quest, and it's the best ring that you can get in the game, the burglar's ring, once you kill like 300 dust sprites. Or is it 500? I don't know. Whatever the number is, it's a lot. But once you get it, then like that ring gives you incredible drop rates from monsters. So it makes sense to get the coal from that source. But in this playthrough where you can't take damage, it's actually better to avoid the mines and instead just focus on purchasing wood from Robin or chopping down the trees and then filling up the charcoal kiln. And then just getting tons of copper and stone in the mines, purchasing only the iron from Clint. And then just, using the money to purchase, I don't know, other stuff from Traveling Cart and the Saloon as gifts, right? Like, we're doing really well on gifts. We got fried eel. We got the fried calamari. Oh, we actually have even more fried calamari stuck in the mine somewhere because I didn't have inventory space for it. We've got the pink cake for Jas. Her birthday's coming up. It should be on Thursday. We'll have to double check that. We got crab cakes for Elliot. You know, we're good. We've got the Jack Be Nimble for Alex. I mean, we even have the lobster for Elliot. We could give him that instead of the crab cakes. But yeah. Anyways, hold on, wait. Jay, you're going to Berlin, and there's so many vegan restaurants and cafes. It'll be a heaven. And a fully vegan grocery store. That's really cool. It's funny. I went to Berlin in 2019, a few months before I became vegan. Like, literally, that summer I became vegan. And so I wasn't yet, like, I was already mostly vegetarian at that point anyway, but I wasn't, like, actively seeking out vegan food. So I'd be interested to hear your experience there, Jay. You've got a veggie delight at Subway mechanic. It is surprising. Sometimes, like, random places will have pretty decent vegan food. Like, my favorite burger is at Friends and Burgers here in Finland. It's not even a vegan restaurant, but the vegan patty that they make is so flavorful and crunchy. Like, I don't know, it's not crunchy, but like crispy and delicious. And I like it because it's like, it's so unique and it's not trying to be imitation meat, but it doesn't fall apart like other vegan patties sometimes where it's like too crumbly. And it's just good. Look, I'm a fan of the Friends and Burgers vegan burger. But I don't know, actually, and there is another vegan restaurant. I'm not gonna tell you guys because it's my secret. It's like my favorite. And but there are some good places that in Finland, but Berlin I'm sure has like way more. I mean, it's just such a bigger city than Helsinki. You went to Berlin in 2015, and even back then they had vegan grocery and stuff. Yeah, I can see Berlin's kind of ahead in a lot of ways. But your city has zero vegan or vegetarian restaurants. You went to a vegan grocery in Portland. In wait, Portland, Oregon or Portland, Maine, mechanic? Are you based in the US? They had vegan haggis. Oh, haggis. I had haggis once or maybe twice. It is such a weird food. I mean, I wouldn't have regular haggis now. That was way before I was vegan. Like back when I was like in college, I think I had haggis. Oh yeah, it was Portland, Oregon. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Portland, Oregon's more a bit more on the hipster side than Portland, Maine. But yeah. I've never been to Portland, Oregon, but there was a time where I wanted to move there. And the reason I wanted to move there was largely because I really enjoyed the TV show Portlandia. And I was like, Portland just seems like such a weird place. I think I would enjoy it. Like all the coffee shops and the I don't know, the hipster vibe there. Not that I'm a proper hipster by any means, but I do enjoy what is it? It's sort of like the hipster halo effect, right? That all the nice coffee shops and I don't know breweries and stuff. Like I enjoy being around it, but not a central figure within it, I guess. And you enjoy Portlandia mechanic? It's my favorite scenes from Portlandia are the ones with who's the Pakistani actor? I forget his name. Uh, he has such like an obvious name. I can't remember it, but his he had such a dry sense of humor, and he always plays like customer support people, like they're going in to like purchase a phone plan, and just the way he interacts with he's like, oh, do you want this plan or that plan, or and none of it makes any sense, and it's like just it's the dumbest humor, and I love it. I love humor that's like really dumb and awkward and uncomfortable. And the scene plays all the scenes with him play out in like the driest possible way, and it's my favorite. But anyways, okay, enough rambling. You know, we we'll come back to Granny in tomorrow's stream. I'm really excited for it. Uh, it's been a little while since our previous stream. When did we have it? It was on Thursday of last week. I didn't really have time over the weekend, um, but that's okay. Uh, we're back in it, and we can do Wednesday and Thursday for Stardew. Yeah, and so we're gonna get perfection with Granny. I swear, we're gonna do it. We're beating this challenge. We're beating it. I mean, and actually, I mean, just on this note, I'm really excited about summer. Like, this is a really good setup. Like, we have all the crops planted. We don't have to worry about any watering. You know, it's like we're pretty much set, and we can focus on maybe getting another fish pond. We can focus on fishing, catching all the fish that we need. We need to get a crimson. Oh yeah, the other legendary fish. Is it the crimson fish? We'll build another fish pond for the crimson fish. Uh, and yeah, yeah, we're gonna be getting lots of roe, and we can use we'll make more preserves jars. Yeah, that's another thing. I got to focus on getting more preserves jars. But the preserves jars aren't that expensive if we're using the charcoal kiln. It is a lot of wood. It is a lot of wood and stone. Like, they are actually really expensive now I'm looking at it, but like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We can make more. I mean, how many do we have now? Oh wait, how many have we crafted? We've crafted 8. Did we already get one as a gift from the bundle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we haven't. But eight is still pretty good. But maybe by the end of summer we'll try to get like 25, like we did, I think, last attempt, and that'll set us up really well with melons. So so that we pretty much guaranteed to jar all the melons. And extra stuff as well. Like we can jar. Yeah, we'll have extra stuff to jar. But yeah, the aged crimson fish roe sells for over 2,000 gold, so it's pretty good. Yeah. Actually, I should be checking. I haven't even thought about this. But wait, do I have any roe here? I should check if I age these roe. Probably not these, like chub and sunfish and carp and smallmouth. These are all like really low quality or low value roe. But I might have some other roe that we could put in the jars instead of jarring like corn, or you know, like if I'm running out of stuff to put in the jars. Yeah, this is good. This is a good life. I'm glad to be living in this timeline where Eric Baroni was born and made Stardew Valley. And so is Granny. All right, Granny's also very excited to be in this timeline and to be reincarnated ad nauseum by the Junimos for failing to give loved gifts. Yeah, and Jay, with the plus 40% artisan goods, at least it sells for over 2,000 gold. Yeah. Once we get up to farming level 10, we should get it. I mean, with all the blueberries and melons, I think we'll be able to get farming level 10. Yeah, we'll get farming level 10 before, what is it? Before the end of summer. I just had another thought that it would be nice to get some ancient fruit. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten an ancient seed yet, because we had 2 of them in the previous attempt, right? We had 2 ancient seeds that we were able to plant, and we haven't gotten any. So we don't have our ancient fruit, but that's fine. I mean, we'll get it eventually. But yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for cheering Granny along. Let's give me a GG in the chat for good Granny. W in the chat for wishful thinking. I don't know. She's granting everyone's wish by giving them their loved gift for their birthday. So wishes do, W for wishes do come true. How about that? This is the Granny playthrough. All right, guys. Yeah, good golly, right? That's Granny's catchphrase. Good golly. Her catchphrase is actually it should be an actual catchphrase that my grandma said once. Well, it's not really a catch. My grandma doesn't say this all the time, but she said it once, and I loved it. And it's been there, done that, and bought the T-shirt. And that's kind of what we're going through. Actually, we're going through all the different T-shirts in the game, apparently. But yeah. Okay, guys, have a good rest of your day, and hope to see you in tomorrow's stream. Goodbye.